Yo, daily grind vibes, right? So check it. Some dudes are out here roasting a chunky kid, calling him an elephant, and asking if he ghosted them. The kid's like, nah, and one dude's all, why you ain't say hi, bro? We basically besties since we named you Elephant. Then homie's like, haven't seen you cry lately. Do the elephant thing for us. Out of nowhere, one dude gets clapped in the head, and a voice yells, you should be crying! Dude spins around mad, like who even? Sees our main character ready to rumble, giving him that evil eye, asking what he just said. The guy is shook seeing Kang-woo, who's already on the ground, flexing. The chunky kid's like, thanks, but how'd you do that? Why's this big dude vibing with you? Protagonist feeling himself goes, it's light work. Last night, this big fella became my servant, no cap. Chunky kid's confused like, what you mean servant? So peep this. Last night, after bossing the big guy to take out others, dude realized this game is legit. Found a potion that gives fight skills that match the enslaved like a video game cheat. So he looks at the dude on the ground, thinks, why not scoop him too? Tries to grab his face but can't take him and is like, what TF? It worked with Kang-woo. So the game screen popped up like, bro, you ain't got the leadership levels to boost your slave squad, so you gotta grind for that XP first. For now, it's just him and Kang-woo. The main dude was tripping, wondering how he could level up his strength. Out of nowhere, the big dude woke up, mad confused, looking around like, what did I do? And why his crew was out cold. The system dropped the T that the big guy's obedience time was expired, and our hero was like, what's that mean? The dude came at him all salty, calling him a loser and asking what went down. Our main guy yelled for him to chill, and shocker, it worked. The system was like, bro, you just hit him with the order skill on Kang-woo. The dude was straight paralyzed like, why can't I move? What did you do? The protagonist was just as lost, thinking about how dude went normal so fast. The system clarified that absolute obedience is just a temp vibe after capturing a slave, but now he can only use the order skill to command him. Dude looked at him mad suspicious and said if it was all him, he better undo it or he's dead. But since the orders were already kind of cheating, dude decided to mess around a bit and slap the guy's face. He was like, you're my slave now, and we're dominating our class, fam. At school, dude was fuming like, are you really gonna make me beat up my friends again? Don't overdo it, fam. Protagonist told him to zip it or risk the whole squad hearing and ordered dude to hide cause he was being annoying. System said order skill activated, and dude went silent and ducked out. So this dude bounced, and our main character feeling himself was like, what's the big deal about throwing hands with your homies? He told the dude to ghost and only pop out to fight when he's summoned. Last night was a whole vibe, and now he's telling the chubby kid that today, he's about to wipe out all the bullies in class, and since Kang-woo's basically his hype man, he's gonna make everyone bow down. This guy is low-key becoming a total tyrant. He's spitting that no cap. He needs to body all the bullies in front of a crowd to secure his glow-up. But since he's got no squad, he tells Dong, since he's in the Manhwa crew, to bring all the peeps he can find. Our main dude keeps it going, saying once there are mad people watching, he'll hit up Kang-woo to finish it all. Donggu's like, what if it flops? The main dude's all, no worries, the bullying biz is ending today. Donggu's all smiles, saying he's with the plan, and he dips to rally the squad. The main dude's all smug, thinking he's spitting fire. Then he hears a voice. 3 girls roll up, and Suji's there, the one he's crushing on. He's peeping her, thinking she's serving looks, wishing he could just vibe with her. But he thinks he's too much of a loser to approach. He decides he'll confess after he bodies all the bullies. Just hold tight, Suji. Then Donggu shows up, flexing his crew. The hallway's packed, and some kids ask if he's really about to take down the bullies, while others are like, no shot, but they're hyped. So the main character's like, yo, just trust me. Is it time to kick things off or what? Then boom, the 3 bullies roll up mad confused, asking what the heck the main guy's talking about and why he's even here. One of them straight up socks him, and he goes flying like a whole hook toy. Donggu's sweating bullets, and the bullies start grilling him about what he did to Kang-woo yesterday that got him beat. The protagonist looks at them like, y'all just trash, you're gonna be on the ground today. The bullies can't even, they start rolling on the floor laughing like, ain't you the one about to eat dirt? The crowd's all confused but starts hyping him up anyway. He just smirks and goes, bet, let's get it. He yells for Kang-woo, but it's not him who comes, just some other dude who smacks the main guy in the ear and is like, who's this clown telling folks what to do? The guy is all, what's with you? Why's this dude acting all whack this early? The protagonist squints, realizing it's Byuntae, another guy from the next class. But he thinks this dude's way weaker than Kang-woo, so he's like, wanna catch those hands from Kang-woo too? The guy's like, what are you smoking? Why would Kang-woo even hit me? Then another guy chimes in saying this loser made Kang-woo do his dirty work and he ended up whooping them yesterday. The dude's lost like, what's the tea? How'd you guys get wrecked? Where's Kang-woo at? Someone spills that Kang-woo ghosted school today. So the main character yells for Kang-woo to pull up as soon as possible, charges at this dude, and keeps screaming, calling Kang-woo a straight-up slave, demanding he show up. Everyone around's like, dude's lost it for real. Then this system alert hits, saying no response from Kang-woo. Protagonists low-key freaking out yelling for him, but the system just keeps throwing shade. Kang-woo's ghosting hard. This dude grabs our main character all like, "You trying to play me?" and says he's about to teach a lesson. Protagonist's panicking, like, "Where's Kang-woo?" Dude is mad, drags him to the bathroom, threats flying like, "I'm gonna end you." They haul the protagonist away, telling the class not to come through. Again, it's straight-up humiliation while all the kids watch, thinking he's just flexing about ending the bullying. Dong-gu rolls up and tells the protagonist to low-key apologize to Byun-tae. He remembers getting roasted by this guy back in elementary, thinking it's dumb, but maybe apologizing is a cheat code for getting less beat down since dude is a certified jerk. But our main character's all, "Nah, I didn't do anything." Dong-gu's shook. He's acting wild, until he gets absolutely wrecked and thinks he should have just said sorry. It's been a minute since he got hit and forgot how much it stings. Now he's like, what's the strat to bounce from this mess? And again, the system pops up saying no matter how much he yells, Kang-woo is still ghosting, and the protagonist's in a mega tough spot. Then dude's like, "Heard you're low-key exploiting Kang-woo's weaknesses. Spill the tea on that weakness." The main character's like, "Nah, that ain't it, fam," and starts spiraling about whether to release Kang-woo or snag another target right on the spot. Then the dude's strength rankings drop, and the bullies are like, "What's the tea? Did Kang-woo just roll over for no reason?" The main character's still tripping, thinking about that lucky punch he landed on Kang-woo. If he caught that vibe again, then the dude in the green drip tells Byun-tae to watch out for the miserable main character, just in case, and the other one agrees, saying Kang-woo was slipping yesterday and ate dirt. So now the main character peeps that a surprise is a no-go. A girl pipes up, "You called us over to watch this cringy fight?" And the smoker girl's like, "This is mad boring, just let him bounce already." Then the guy's all, "Shush! We're about to serve some real content." The dude strolls up to the main character and says, "Yo, drop your pants." The main character's like, "What?" The dude's losing it, raises his hand ready to smack him, saying don't make him repeat. The main character's like, "Bet." So he stands up thinking he's just a total loser. He drops his pants and shows off his pink undies. The girls are watching, and without Kang-woo, he's straight up nothing. But it ain't over yet. The dude's like, "Now take off your underwear too." And the main character's shaking, "'Cause that's just too risky, fam." The dude doesn't care and yells, "Didn't I say not to make me say it again?" So this dude's reaching for his undies, low-key panicking and praying for Kang-woo to slide in. Out of nowhere, some homie busts through the door. Everyone's like, "What's the vibe?" And our main guy's hoping it's Kang-woo. But nah, fam, it's just Dong-gu, aka Elephant. He rolls in mad, telling the bullies to chill. One bully struts over, asking if it's the loser's uprising, like seriously? He's like, "Yo, Dong, you forgot me? Need a refresher?" Dong flashbacks to when they clowned him, making him drop his pants, even though his trunk was totally not vibing with elephants. Bully's like, "Wanna go for round 2? And tosses Dong-gu at our main guy. Dude's like, "Dong-gu tried to save you, but caught L's too." Protagonist's like, "Why you here, fam?" Dong-gu's like, "Was gonna act like I ain't know, but I recalled your hype words about stopping this nonsense. You think I can trust you to smite these bullies? Kinda sus, but I wanna believe." Main guy's shook that Dong-gu believes in his empty promises, but it gives him that energy. So he's like, "Bet. I gotta stick to my word." He's brainstorming how to flip the script now. He's got that capture energy, just needs to finesse it. Then he gets an idea and asks Dong-gu to trust him one more time, saying he'll make him take down Byun-tae solo. Dong-gu's like, "How though?" Protagonist snags a cig from the ground, shoves it in Dong-gu's mouth and says, "Take a puff and let's make magic happen." Dong-gu starts coughing and asks what the protagonist is doing, but he replies that there's no time to explain and tells Dong-gu to do what he says. Dong-gu obeys and does what the protagonist wants. The protagonist throws a coin in his hand as if being extorted, and the bullies just watch. One bully asks what those idiots are doing, and the other replies that the elephant suddenly started smoking and extorting the protagonist. The protagonist's plan is to make Dong-gu be identified by the system as a bully, and it works. Dong-gu's strength rank appears, and the protagonist gives up on Kang-woo. The system informs that Kang-woo is no longer his slave, and since he did that, the capture collar is returned to him. The protagonist wastes no time and captures the Snorlax for battle, captures Dong. The protagonist thinks he had enough strength to break the bathroom door. His only problem is that he's too gentle and easily scared. The system notifies that Dong has been captured. The protagonist notices that Dong's physique is better than some bullies. Dong-gu is startled. his body moving on its own. The protagonist still has a potion he received as a reward yesterday after capturing Kangwoo, the one that temporarily grants abilities compatible with the captured slave. The effect of this potion lasts 15 minutes. Donggu rises to rank A, and with the potion's effect, he can now sumo wrestle. Now it's time to have some fun. The protagonist tells Donggu to prepare, and Donggu gets into a sumo wrestler's stance. The bully can't stop laughing, and the protagonist orders Donggu to crush Byuntae. So this dude's like, wanna throw down in a sumo match? And the main dude's thinking, laugh it up while you can, fam. Then a notif pops up about obliterating Byuntae, and our guy's feeling lit, thinking it's all gonna go down smoothly now. Donggu's still just standing there, confused AF about why his bod won't listen, and our guy's all up in his head like, chill bro, I got control now. Donggu's shook, hearing that voice in his brain. Our protagonist's like, we're about to wreck these clowns in front of us. Dong's like, wait, what? And the dude's cackling, asking if Donggu the loser thought he could just sumo these peeps. Dude's acting all high and mighty, charging in and asking what the heck Donggu can do with sumo. But low-key, our main dude knows that sumo's a god-tier martial art, even in fighting games. Like you gotta pack mass and know when to hit to dish out some serious pain. He's been a pro gamer since day one, so he's vibing with confidence. Then out of nowhere, Donggu slaps the dude so hard he goes flying. Donggu's like, no way I did that. And our guy's like, didn't I tell you to vibe with me? Next up, he tells Donggu to handle the rest. Donggu charges in and starts slapping these fools down like it's a TikTok challenge, and he can't even believe he's soloing them, shouting, Yaz King! But the dude gets up, creeping from behind like, yo, elephant, you trippin'? Donggu's all wide-eyed in shock. The guy keeps asking if he's gone nuts. Our protagonist's in his mind like, bruh, just ignore those loud shenanigans and push through. Donggu's getting nervous, but our guy shouts, we got this, fam. A notification pops up like, congrats, fam! You unlocked the stomp move. If Donggu stomps, he vibes up his confidence, flexes his combat power, and dishes out mega damage with those sumo skills. So Donggu drops that stomp. The Earth's like, whoa. Dude gets the jitters, and boom! You see the stomp activated Dong's damage is about to be lit. He's feeling that power surge and is like, no cap, I'm fearless now. Then the main character's like, ayo, time to throw hands! Donggu rushes in, starts clapping this dude, and our MC goes, bet, let's actually do this! But the dude grabs Donggu's arm like, you trying to throw down, bro? The main guy's inner thoughts are like, for real? Is this how it ends? Sumo's all about mass. If they're nearly matched, one punch ain't cutting it. He tells Dong to use his other hand to slap and bounce. Dong gets it, but no time to chill, cause a punch is flying at him. Dude's throwing hands, asking if he's forgotten how to get wrecked. The main guy's freaking out now, screaming at Dong to dip fast, mad confused why he can't control his boy. The guy elbows him, calling him a total loser. The MC's checking if he's good, saying, bro, you gotta bounce, don't chill there. But Dong's like, not happening, fam. MC's like, what do you mean? And Donggu's just stating the obvious too, spooked by Byuntae to move. The MC realizes the vibes are off, thinking might be Donggu's trauma acting up. If he jumps into the mix, ain't no way he's keeping Donggu under control. It's gonna mess everything up worse. Yo, the main character is like, no way Donggu can bounce back from all that trauma in a hot sec. So there's only one vibe he tells Dong to shut his eyes. Donggu's like, why though? But he listens, not realizing peeping Byuntae would just mess him up more. So Donggu hits the stomp again, and the main dude's chillin' cause he's got Donggu's back even with his eyes closed. The dude starts roasting Dong, calling him a noob for not seeing, but the main character's like, bingo! That dude's gonna slack off thinking Dong's blind, and that's when it's attack mode. The main character's feeding Donggu commands in his head, nailing the timing and yells, go for it! But then that dude grabs Donggu's shirt, and the main character's heart stops thinking, uh-oh, is Donggu about to panic again? Suddenly, a system ping pops up saying Dong's trauma update is in and asking if he wants to roll that clip. Without second guessing, he hits play and bam, flashbacks hit. Turns out Donggu was that shy kid getting bullied since way back in the day. That dude never chillaxed, claiming it was just friendly fire. Donggu told the principal, and the dude got a warning, which just made it worse. That dude got mad and was like, you don't get that it's just jokes? Dong shot back, nah fam, that's too far. The dude stared him down, smirking. Cool, then I'm done joking. Now the real pain begins. And he starts throwing hands. Then he flexes and says he's gonna beat up Donggu for real every single day. Yeah, that's how Donggu's school vibes went full Ohio hellscape. Dude was getting wrecked so bad he was coming home dripped in blood, and to keep it on the low from his mom, he'd wash his drip himself. Bruh, peep these wounds. A pop-up shows that the vid's over, and our boy realizes Dong's situation is worse than he peeped, getting even more steamed at Byuntae. but he knows he can't just sit on the sidelines. The main guy goes full Sigma and charges at the dude, yelling, "Chill out!" and somehow pulls them apart. The guy's fuming like, "This ain't it, Chief." Then he starts yanking off Dong's shirt like he's trying to help him heal or something. Dongu's just confused like, what's good? So the protagonist's like, "Without the shirt, he can't grab you to hit you, fam." That's a wrap, folks. Hit subscribe and smash that like button if you're down for more. I'll keep bringing you the detailed vids, no skips, no cuts. Catch you later.